like perfect. I think it's going to be for the farmers market. It just says that during the day, considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers. So I think everybody walking the market looks like it's going to be a bit of a drizzle. I don't think it's going to be a downpour.
Yeah, well, yeah, it should be just a little sprinkle. I think it'll still be pretty nice, though.
I think it's going to be nice.
That's my prediction.
I agree. And then Saturday morning, there's going to be morning showers. Again, a high of 67, a low of 51. On Sunday, the 28th, we're going to have a high of 70, a low of 52, and again, showers. Those showers are going to be all day. Showers early becoming less numerous later in the day, and then occasional showers later at night. So we have a bit of this cold spell. On Monday, we have showers, a high of 68, a low of 50. On Tuesday, we have showers, a high of 66, a low of 49. Wednesday, the 1st, partially cloudy, a high of 72, a low of 49. And Thursday, the 2nd, we have a high of 76, a low of 50, and partially cloudy skies. Friday, the 3rd, the start of all of our festivities, we'll have a high of 76 and a low of 49, partially cloudy skies, and it looks like the humidity is going to drop during the day and rise at night with a rain percent chance of 23%, so probably not any rain on Friday, which is awesome for the farmers market. In a week from this week, perfect. And then for Saturday, the 4th of July, mostly sunny skies. So there should be clear for the fireworks.
What's the temperatures looking like for the 4th?
For the 4th, 77. It's not going to be too hot. It's going to be perfect weather.
That is pretty nice.
A nice cool breeze at 8 miles an hour out of the south-southwest. And it looks like it's going to be clear at night. So, yeah.
Outstanding.
Score.
Outstanding.
Perfect for the parade. Perfect for the city picnic. Perfect for the events going up at Colville. Lori just posted another list of everything happening for the 4th and the schedule on the Chewila News and Information if you haven't seen that. So definitely go and check that out if you're interested in more 4th of July events that are happening on the 4th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Right?
there's going to be tons of stuff happening everywhere.
Yeah.
It's going to be wild.
Yeah.
All right.
Very exciting.
So for everyone listening online, we had the same issue we had yesterday. For some reason, it's not picking up our sound card. And I got us back on again now, but for some reason I've been having to restart that sound card every day, and I don't. That's new this week, and I don't know why it's doing that. But
how weird.
But yeah, so we got our sound back up and going.
Okay.
So thanks for sticking with us. We'll get.
I wonder what the guys in the evening are doing. Like, are they having trouble?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope not. So.
Right.
All righty.
I heard Old Man Mark. Oh no, not Old Man Mark. It was Doug last night.
Yeah. He came through just fine. So, we'll try to figure that out, and maybe might have to. I got it a few months ago. I switched to a different sound card over here, and I might have to switch back to the old one, unfortunately. But there's sometimes newer technology isn't always better, or
right?
Even when it's more expensive technology, so that doesn't always make it better. Pardon me.
Well, Well, Chuck recovers from his pollen outing last
Right?
night. Let's take a look at the seasonal allergies and pollen count. It says the grass pollen in our area is very high today. Tomorrow is going to be high, and it looks like it's going down, Chuck.
Good.
Saturday should be moderate, and the tree pollen is none.
Ooh.
So right now, the only thing affecting you is grass. But
Which
this is
it
actually
is.
my worst because I'm like a grass and like straw and hay, right? That's just like, ugh, gets me.
I found out when we had guinea pigs that I actually have an allergy to hay and straw. I had no idea until I was handling the hay, and then my arms were getting itchy and turning red, and I was like, what is happening? And then I realized, oh, yeah, I have an allergy to the hay. So
I used to have a house on Woodby Island, and when I mowed my yard, my neighbors could hear because I could not stop sneezing. I'm allergic to grass. And so it didn't matter what I took. It didn't matter Benadryl. It didn't matter what I took. No antihistamine would stop the sneezing. And so my neighbors could tell when I was mowing, not because of the sound of my mower, but because I was out there with uncontrollable, "Wah-choo, wah-choo."
sounds like you're mad at the yard.
Yeah. At some point, somebody came over and said, "You just want me to mow your yard?" I'm like, no, I got it. They're like, "No, really. You want me just to mow your yard?"
Paula's out there yelling at her yard.
Right? Wah-choo.
She's so mad her yard will be afraid to grow.
Oh, my goodness. All right, what
All right,
next?
so let's go ahead and take a look at the Chewila Valley Lions Club calendar.
Okay.
We have, let's see here. I had it under some stuff. Today, it looks like we have, what is the date today?
Today is the 25th.
Today we have James Campbell with a birthday. And who are these people? Chuck and Laura Ritchie have an anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
So happy anniversary, my love. I love you.
Aww.
This is our 21st anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys
been
need to start planning your 25th. It has to be like a big shindig.
right.
Right?
Our marriage is old enough to drink.
Okay, so I'm going to look up your, what is the anniversary gift
For 21.
for 21 years of marriage? Do, do, do.
I don't know if there's a special gift for 21, is there?
There is. Every year is a special
Okay.
gift.
I thought it was like every 5 or 10 years or something.
No, darling.
Okay.
No.
You're gonna enlighten us.
21 years of marriage with traditional gifts of brass or nickel. So you're going to have to go home and give Laura a nickel. Be like, I love you, dear.
Here's
And
5
she'll
cents.
be like, what is this? I can see her face right now.
Is
Wow,
it nickel
Chuck,
or a nickel?
a nickel. So it's like nickel or brass. but I'm
Right.
just
Give her a
taking it to
nickel.
yeah.
Here,
Oh my
honey.
God.
Happy anniversary. don't spend it all in one place. What if I got her like a wheelbarrow full of nickels?
Oh, that would be interesting.
No, she would probably still be mad at me.
Oh, Iolite jewelry, the traditional 21st anniversary gemstone. Iolite is beautiful.
Is it Iolite, like EYE light? Like
No, IOLITE, Iolite. It's a beautiful blue.
okay.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely stone.
Interesting.
Lovely, lovely stone. Oh, now I've gone off on a rabbit hole. Okay.
There you go.
So the birthday, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Ready.
Happy
birthday. Happy day. Happy
happy
birthday. Yay.
Yay!
All right. Thank you
I
for
miss
that.
Sharon.
I
Where's
know.
Sharon?
I know, right? She has the best jazz hands.
Oh, man. She does. And her, yay.
But she actually sings along with us now.
She
so there's
does.
that.
She does. I love it.
We've guilted her into it.
Oh, man. All right.
All right.
Okay. So now community calendar.
Yeah. Yes, we've got Bunko happening at the Valley Fire Hall today from 10 a.m. to 11:30. That happens the second and fourth Thursday of every month at 10 a.m. Of course, that's at the Valley Fire Hall. For more information, you can call 509-688-5808. But you know what? You're probably not sitting there ready with a pen to write down these numbers. So
Right.
you can find all of this information by visiting Chewila.events, where you can find out what's happening around the area. There's a link up top, a big banner for all of the America 250 stuff that's happening around the area, and also all those events happening with more information, contact information, all the good stuff you need. You can
Perfect.
also submit your own event. So there you go.
Yep, there's a button at the top that says add your event. We also have
yep.
today is the food bank is open from 10 to 2 p.m. at the Senior Citizen Center on 302 East Main. There's no reason to be hungry in Chewila. If you need some help, you're short on funds, and you just need some food, go over to the food bank and have them take care of you. They don't turn anybody away, and they're really nice people. Also, if you have any extra food, they're always looking for donations of non-perishable items. They would accept cash as well, so if you have some extra funds and want to support your local community, go ahead and donate to the Chewila Food Bank.
Yep. And
Right?
make check those expiration dates first, because they cannot and will not accept expired food.
Expired foods, yeah.
So don't just go clean out your cabinet and bring them everything you got. Make sure it's not expired first.
Yeah, and I think, when is the second harvest? When is that coming? I'll have to check that out.
I'm not sure when they're coming back in. It sure is a cool service though.
Right? I'm
And,
gonna
and man, you know it when they come, because
the
they're
lie.
the line.
Right?
It's
I'm-
almost like waiting in the line for Krispy Kreme donuts in Knoxville, Tennessee. Or actually, it's Pigeon Forge. It's that place actually sells T-shirts that says "I survived the line."
Oh, how funny.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. The Krispy Kreme donut line usually goes about a mile down the road every time that light is on. It's become a national destination for tourists to wait in that specific Krispy Kreme donut line.
To say I survived the line.
Yeah, to get their donut, because it's
Oh.
crazy. There's police blockades every day, 2-3 times a day. It's wild.
That is hysterical.
Yeah. All right. So then we got the tech help happening from 3 to 4 p.m. today in the Chewila Public Library. That's at 311 East Clay Avenue. No excuse. Just like not going to get food. There's no excuse to not go over there and figure out your tech issues.
Right, and get that help you need instead of screaming at your computer, which is what I tend to do.
Right.
This evening we have Cragmire Karaoke from 8:30 to 11:30 p.m. over at the Oasis Tavern, hosted by Leah B.
So you're a singer. You probably have your own. You probably have your go-to karaoke songs.
I don't. You know what? I am awful at karaoke. I am.
Really?
I am cringeworthy at karaoke.
Really?
Yes, I have horrible experiences. I have karaoke trauma. So
That's understandable.
right, like I go. One time I went. So I love the song "9 to 5" by Dolly Parton. Right, it's so much fun to sing. I tend to forget that it is about two steps, it's off from where I comfortably sing it. So the song starts, and then I realize I'm like, I'm like, can you? I keep forgetting to raise it. So, but it's the only song that I can remember. Or I'll do "Time After Time," and it's an easy song by Annie
Cindy
Lennox, and
Isn't that Cyndi
it's so
Lauper?
much fun. Oh wait, yeah, that's Cyndi
Yeah.
Lauper. Thank you. But it just kind of goes on, time after time.
Oh, over and over again.
Yeah, and you're just like, oh my God, what was I doing? Or the Annie Lennox song, where it's my choices are just so bad, like Seven Seas. Sweet dreams are made of these, right? Who am I? And then you're just sitting there, singing the same thing over and over again, and you're like, wow, this is a really repetitive song. And then one time I said, okay, I'm going to be really unique and do something interesting. And I was going to sing the song from Yentl, the movie. Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? And there's no melody to that. It's just a drone.
Oh.
And so I started the song and I'm like, I don't think I actually know the song well enough to stay in key for the whole song. Can you stop the play? They wouldn't stop the play.
Oh.
So I stood on the stage at the microphone, not singing, like waiting for them to turn off the song for the entire song. And I was like, well, that was exciting. So I absolutely have karaoke trauma.
That is traumatic.
It
That
is
traumatic.
absolutely right. I'm going to, Craig is going to need to come get me and be like, it's okay, Paula. I got you. And he's going to have to find something that I can sing so I can get my confidence back. Because I am
Wow.
petrified to get on a karaoke stage.
I think my go-tos are usually I like to do the Coffee Song by Frank Sinatra. I do When I'm 64 by the Beatles, my favorite
Oh,
Beatles
that's
song.
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good little ragtime in there.
Yeah.
And of course I do Loser by Beck. That's always a popular one.
Well, I'm thinking that I might not totally die at Four Non-Blondes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Hey. What that is. I can't remember how it starts. But it's the one I sing when I'm angry all the time because it's like, it's got
I
angst.
wake in the morning and I go outside and I
yes.
take a deep breath. Yeah, that one. That's my
I hope I don't sound like that.
that's my Four Non-Blondes voice.
Oh my God,
yeah.
that's hysterical. All right, going
I
back
said,
to the
what's going on?
calendar. We
Sorry.
have the Chamber of Commerce meeting happens on Fridays from 7 to 8 a.m. That's going to
But-
stay with me all day.
By the way, put in your favorite karaoke songs in the comments.
Yes, please. Oh, so yes, Chamber of Commerce on Friday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. And we cannot forget, of course, our pickleball on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays over at the old Jenkins Middle School.
And Sundays.
And Sundays, but I
Yeah.
think that's a different time.
It is a different time.
So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the Jenkins Middle School at this time until we get the all clear that they have finished the courts over at the golf course from 8:30 to 11 a.m. Oh, and I believe they told us it's starting at 8. So before you go to their website, go to Facebook and type in Chihuahua Pickleball.
Yep.
And go to their Facebook page and find out the updated actual time so that you don't go there too early or too late. Ooh, my neck just popped.
Oh, that's a good.
Right?
I wish mine would pop.
Okay.
I need to pop it. All right, so 9:15 to 10 a.m. at Acres. This happens every Tuesday and Friday at 9:15 to 10 a.m. is a free sit and fit class. For more information, you can call 688-5808, or again, check out the Chula.events calendar, or go pop your head in Acres and say, hey, I want to know about that class.
I want to know about the class.
There you go.
Right? And then today, Fridays are farmers market. You can always tell when summer starts because the farmers market's here. So every
Exactly.
Friday at the city park from 11 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., we are in the 19th season of the award-winning Chuila Farmers Market.
And I forget which episode we're on this year of the 19th season, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
And this Friday's going to be again might be a little bit chilly at the farmers market,
Yeah,
which
I
is
would bring a
very,
sweater.
very bizarre for this time of the year. But yeah,
Yeah.
bring a hoodie,
Can
bring
you
a
believe
sweater.
it? Hoodie
I-
weather in end of June.
Almost July.
I am actually loving the timing of this
Oh,
because
absolutely.
I'm hoping that the ground will get enough moisture that it will not be so dry for the fireworks.
Well, I don't know. Have you met Eastern Washington?
I
It,
know.
it
Well,
dries
I'm-
out pretty quick.
I'm just saying, I can have my dreams, can I? All right, so we
No,
have,
Paula, you can't. You're not
oh,
allowed.
Dash my dreams. The Melissa Cole mural dedication is this weekend on Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. If you have not had a chance to go by the Civic Center, drive by, stop, park your car, and go up and take a look at that mural. It's amazing.
Take a look at the mural, touch the mural,
Touch the mural.
taste the mural, smell the mural.
Ew, I
No,
wouldn't
don't.
taste
Don't
it.
taste it. Please
Yeah.
don't. Oh, please don't taste it.
All that adhesive and sealant is probably still really fresh. I would.
I suppose you could smell it if you really, really
You
wanted
really
to.
could- yeah,
But
yeah, but
don't
yeah.
don't lick the mural,
Don't
please.
lick the mural.
No.
The city will thank you by not licking the mural.
Yeah, I would appreciate it if you didn't like the mural.
But the Melissa Cole mural dedication celebration is from 1 to 2 p.m. over at the Chuila City Hall. Come meet the artist Melissa Cole and celebrate the newest mural addition to our city. There will be light refreshments and music and an opportunity to learn about the process in creating this unique collaborative art in our community. And I love the fact that local elementary school students got to participate and
Yes.
create the mosaic artwork that is a part of this mural.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's super cool that our kids got to do it.
Yeah, it's a fun it looks like a real fun project. So
It's amazing.
yeah, and I do love that it's sort of that 3D relief, a little departure from the standard murals. So
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
like that.
And it's interesting, she's a lovely painter, but I like how she keeps the painting deliberately understated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the beauty in the piece is not necessarily the painting. The painting is just a backdrop for this wonderful 3D mosaic work that she creates with local students. I love that.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so then moving on to Sunday,
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
we have the women's cardio. That's what I say every morning. I get up out of bed and I walk into the kitchen, coffee, 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 as I make my coffee. All right, so then Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is at 703B North 7th Street East. That's at the what is it? Sorry, it's a new name. Arena Fitness.
Arena Fitness.
There is a women's cardio kickboxing class happening every day. Then, or every Sunday from 10 to 11. You can call Arena Fitness. Someday I'll remember that. I still want to call it the old name of the gym. So I'm trying to avoid that. But
And like change it, in your
right.
brain.
change. Can't have
Right.
this change.
I know there's a lot of my friends that are really interested in this kickboxing class, so
Yeah.
hopefully it fills up. It's going to be really cool. And then also,
If you're into
happen-
change, bring me your nickels. Apparently, I need to give them to my wife today.
exactly for your nickel anniversary. All right, so today or Sunday on the 28th, Sunday brunch featuring mimosas from 11 to 1 p.m. at Parkview Senior Living at 240 South Silk Road in Colville. Parkview Senior Living is having brunch on the last Sunday of the month, and they invite the community to join them from 11 to 1 p.m. It's $12 per guest and less for seniors. The price includes a full course brunch buffet, one mimosa, and other beverages. You know, I think we should go to that one time,
I would like to go.
right?
And of course,
Just to check it
Parkview is
out
one of
and
our
see.
sponsors, and I'd love to go.
Yeah,
check-
we should
check it out.
check it out.
I keep threatening to.
We should do like a live broadcast from the Senior Center Sunday brunch.
Ooh, I like that.
That would be cool.
That's a good idea.
All right.
Or we
you
could just
can-
go and enjoy brunch without worrying about the technical stuff.
That would probably be more relaxing for
Yeah,
you.
it would.
Yeah.
It would.
And it's probably not good to eat on the air. We'd be like, yep.
I've eaten on the air before.
We did the taste testing for the coffee,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? We still haven't done the cinnamon
We
roll
still
thing.
have not done the cinnamon roll, which we need to do during ski season.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
big time.
we
so
will.
We can get,
We'll do it this winter. We'll make
Oh,
sure.
good,
We'll
okay.
make sure to make that happen.
good. Okay.
All right. Then we've got pickleball. Of course, back up at the old middle school gym
Old
for
middle
now
gym, uh-huh.
until they get the courts finished up there at the golf course. That's happening from 2 to 4:30. And then on Monday, there's some other stuff that we want to highlight, Paula.
Ooh, what could that possibly be? Is it some certain musical persons?
It really, really is. A musical persons is happening on Monday, the 29th. We have Igor and the Red Elvises coming to the Autoview Drive-In Theater. Yeah, so we're very, very, very excited about this show. Again, if you haven't heard of Igor and the Red Elvises, check him out. Check out his Jam in the Van series. He did a few songs in Jam in the Van. Really, holy cow, entertaining stuff. Mm-hmm. And, high energy show. I would say perfect for the whole family, but probably PG-13 for some of the stuff. But
I think, PG-13, 14.
Bring your teenagers, maybe not appropriate for the 4-year-olds, but they might not understand it anyway. So, yeah, no, it's a fun show. Really, really. I mean, good cast, really a lot of energy, great musicians.
Are you going to do the clip?
Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah,
where's the clip? I thought you were loading it up over there.
No, yeah, I had to restart the computer yesterday, so it's not open yet. But hold on, if you give me just a second.
So this is the Red Elvises at the Autoview Drive-In.
Can I get like the Jeopardy theme song or something really quick?
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that to everybody.
Yeah, but it's not responding to me. I'll get that up here in just a minute. I'm actually gonna switch over to the other computer here.
Too funny.
So yeah.
But yeah, the Igor and the Red Elvises, they were here. What, last year?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, and they were amazing. We were out rehearsing because it was right before the Tempest opened, and we came in probably halfway through the show. I think it was. Yeah. We missed the first half, and they let us come in because we were done and we were listening to this music outside.
We let you come in.
You did.
We allowed it.
Well, because we didn't pay because we were out rehearsing there. So, but yeah, you guys let us come in, and we partied.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, those guys are incredible.
It was amazing.
I've got that clip loaded up here.
Oh, good.
This is our promo for Igor and the Red Elvises. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
Sing along. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi everybody, this is Igor and the Red Elvises. Come to see us at the Autoview, Colville, Washington, June 29, 6 p.m.
That's right, June 29th at the Autoview Drive-In. We welcome the
unforgettable, mind-boggling, psychedelic sounds
of Igor and the Red Elvises back again to Northeast Washington with a beer garden provided by Fired Up Chihuahua. Tickets available at kchw.org, our KCHW radio Facebook page, in Chihuahua at Valley Drug Company and Acres Chihuahua, or in Colville at Barman's, House of Music, the Alpine Theater, and of course the Autoview Drive-In. If you missed the show last year, here's your chance. Don't miss it this year.
Taco Bell. See what you gave to me. Caramba.
Bacon.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss Igor and the Red Elvises, Monday, June 29th. Presented by KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. Here we go.
Stop.
That's what happens when I don't hit that stop after play button.
Oh, funny.
Yes. So don't miss out on that. He's on his bacon tour. Actually, I don't know if it's his bacon tour, but that's what I'm calling it.
I love it. Well, and he says Taco Bell, right?
Yeah.
So there was the big controversy in Colville because Taco Bell closed, right? They're doing remodeling and stuff. Trauma. Everybody has some sort of Taco Bell trauma. Right.
I'm just saying. At one point or another.
I'm just gonna leave it right there. But the Taco Bell, I saw on Chihuahua News and Information, or somebody posted that the drive-through, the Taco Bell drive-through should be open.
Oh.
So the inside is not ready, but the drive-through should be open.
There are
Just saying.
I'm an addict. I can't help it. I gotta have my Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
And sometimes
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Right? And I've been driving by, and I drive by and I go, oh. I didn't care much for the other place that was there. Not a big fan, but my Taco Bell, I gotta have
Taco Bell. You're the one who got me hooked on those cheesy potato
the
things.
cheesy Fiesta potatoes.
Oh
yeah.
So good.
Oh yeah.
Now all I want is cheesy Fiesta potatoes.
We are KCHW is not endorsed or sponsored by Taco Bell LLC.
Maybe we should call them though.
Right.
Okay, if you can supply endless amounts of cheesy Fiesta potatoes,
Yes,
Too
please.
funny.
Every morning with bacon.
Right, with bacon.
Some Taco Bells will put bacon on it. Some will not.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because they've got the bits, don't they?
They do have the
I
bits.
was going to say it's on other stuff.
That's as their slogan says. We've got the bits, right? No, I don't think they say that. Yeah, well.
Right? I don't know. Daniel says he likes the sour milk that they call sour cream. Like, okay.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Who doesn't like a little sour milk on their taco?
I know, right?
I do.
Right?
Right?
All
All
right.
right. So I know we've got a couple other things to highlight real quick coming up. Do you want to tell us about some of that stuff?
Yeah, some of the highlights, of course, we have. Going to go to the fun stuff. We have First Thursday on the 2nd of July. I can't believe that the July is already here, but First Thursday Art Walk and the Spotlight Gathering. So that's happening on July 2nd, on Thursday. We have wonderful artists that are being highlighted. At the Spotlight Gallery, we have, and pull up the poster. Oh, denied. Okay, I have to pull it up on my phone. I know Chris Davis is one of the artists, and I can't remember. I believe it's John something. And I have to pull up his name here.
And there's going to be cheese.
By the Columbia Creamery, they're providing the treats.
Yes.
So that's super exciting. And then the wonderful gallery is going to be hosting artists at the Yale, at the gallery, Trails End Gallery. And
Hold on. I've got a poster for it. It's over here on the table. Hold on.
all right, go get it. And I'll just keep talking. All right, so I am talking about the gallery, Spotlight Gallery. And we have his name. The name is Carrie Eklund. So the beautiful flowing paintings of Carrie Eklund and the wearable art of Chris Davis. So very exciting to use them. And again, as Chuck said, the Columbia Creamery, Community Creamery, is going to be providing snacks. All right, so who is
Absolutely.
at the First Thursday?
Okay, so the First Thursday art walk at the Trails End Gallery is the feature is called Ceruleum 2.
Right? Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
So it looks like there's a artwork featured by Linda Hyatt Cancel. Of course, she's been on the show a couple times. Absolutely love her. Her work is incredible.
Yeah, just beautiful.
Oh yeah, Teresa Henson looks like she's got some multi-dimensional stuff there. Cindy Goldman looks like John Sebastian, of course, John, and Beth. I'm having a hard time reading Beth. I'm trying not to say this wrong. It's kind of dark in here. This writing's a little tiny.
Doesn't Tim usually come on the show?
He does, yeah. Beth Rimmischbacher. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be doing the. we'll be
Nice save, Chuck.
We'll be doing the art walk, the art talk rather, on about the arts on Wednesday at 4 p.m. The first Wednesday of every month at 4 p.m. We are right here on KCHW with Tim, some artists for the month. Sometimes it's just me and Tim, and we talk about the upcoming art walk and what to see around town for the next month. So.
Very cool.
So, and this will be a good one. There's a lot of this artwork, this show that he's doing is really, really nice.
I'm excited, and you know what? This is really fun because last year I did the murder mystery over at the golf course up at Rusty Putter, and the theme of the murder mystery was a figment, a fake artist that I invented, and she became famous for the use of a color, and so I love that this is kind of on that same theme.
Exactly.
Right,
and
she was the vermilion artist.
Yes. What was it? Vermilion. The name of it was Vermilion Death.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a fun one. Which we still need to reschedule that for this year, right?
I don't know. They were saying that the fall might be a better time, so I haven't heard back from her. So we'll see.
Okay.
Be fun. Yeah.
So speaking of the art walk, I do have a special announcement to make. I have the People's Choice winners.
Yes.
To announce right now. We're going to do it right now.
Oh, good. Okay.
This is for the Plein Air event that happened last month, and this is the People's Choice Award that is sponsored by the Truly Creative District for $200.
And this is okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the what?
No, go ahead. I think I might be just, yeah.
So the winner this year, and I do believe it's the second year this particular young lady has won the People's Choice Award for the Plein Air event. We have Margot Setti with 231 to Valley.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. And,
we need clapping hands.
Woo, here, wait, I got it. Margot, congratulations.
Congratulations,
There
Margot.
we go. Apologies, that seems like that may have been a little loud, but that's okay.
Well, we're really excited
we
about Margot.
need a lot of loud applause.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
Absolutely. All right. So yeah, congratulations, Margot. That's 231 to Valley. That painting is actually up at the Yale Press.
I have to go
So
see it.
yeah,
Okay.
so you can go check that out. We tabulated. There were some really close entries. So Margot actually she had a ton of entries and she got a lot of votes for a lot of her stuff. If you enter in the artist, she probably got about 50% of the votes for the whole thing.
She's such an amazing, prolific artist.
Oh
That,
yeah.
I mean, last year she had 3 or 4 pieces that were voted on as well.
Oh yeah. So we had some other notable entries. Purple Flat Top. I don't have the artist written down for that one. Iris from Kim Long got quite a few votes. Meditation by Najia got a few votes. Yeah, so there were some pretty close competition, but yeah, Margot, pretty close competition for second place, but that one was pretty much the clear winner. So congratulations, Margot. You deserve it.
And you can see some of the paintings that were done for plein air if you go to Trails End Gallery and look down. He posted some of them online.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
really, 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 really neat.
Amazing stuff. And I'm just amazed every year at the
The variety.
yeah, the variety. So oh, and Gail says Carrie Eklund is a recently retired teacher. She does flow paintings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool.
Okay.
Daniel said that the sour cream is his Taco Bell trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Don't share your stories of Taco Bell trauma, please, in the
Right.
comment section. We always like it when you share your stories, not this particular one.
Not the trauma. We have our own traumas, man. We have our own traumas.
Keep that one to yourself and your therapist. We don't want to hear about it.
Of course, the next weekend, right after the first Thursday Art Walk, I mean, basically all of the parties are going to start in Chihuahua on like Thursday and go all the way through the weekend to the following weekend on the 12th.
Yeah,
It's just going to be a party every single day. So on Friday, of course, we have the farmers market that starts off with the Independence Day celebration. They're going to have Hannah is going to be doing some dancing. We have a speaker. We have Rochelle Bauman is going to be singing the national anthem. So it's going to be a lot of fun at the farmers market celebrating our, let's see if I can properly say this. Nope, I can't. I'm not even going to try. Our 250th year.
Yep.
I was going to use the actual technical term.
The semi-sequential. It's
That one.
it's something like that.
Semi-quintent. Yeah.
Semi-quincentennial, I believe.
Something. Yes. So I just too early in the morning to even attempt that 17-syllable word. But yeah, so very exciting. And then on Friday night over at the theater, they are doing the Sounds of Red, White, and Blue. It's going to be an amazing event. These are all free for the public to attend, so there's no reason for you and your family not to go and enjoy yourselves. There will be some birthday cake. Sharon purchased 2 big things of cake so everybody can get a piece of birthday cake to celebrate our nation's birthday.
Nice.
And then our local coffee... my brain just short-circuited. Did you see the smoke? I think there was an audible click that just turned off.
You said coffee and your brain just went,
I did. I think it did.
and let go and relax.
Right, Flowery. So Sally's Old Coffee, the Flowery Trail Coffee, she sold it to some wonderful young ladies who have rebranded it, and they are providing the coffee for the Sounds of Red, White, and Blue. And so they will be there with their coffee to share a little bit more about their coffee and their brand and all the other stuff they're doing. So
Very cool.
Very, very exciting to have them there. The Sounds of Red, White, and Blue is going to be really fun because we have a military uniform display. Don McConnell has been collecting, and he goes all the way back to the Revolutionary War, the uniform displays.
Yeah.
He's been calling friends and contacts and getting more uniforms. And
That's
so there's a
incredible.
representation of all the different uniforms of all the different major conflicts that the United States has ever been in.
And they're actual original uniforms or they
The
reproductions?
original uniforms.
How does a uniform, how does fabric even last that long? That's incredible.
Very carefully, but Debbie talks about how he keeps them stored in the basement, right? And they're on the mannequins, and they're probably under plastic. And I'm like, I could never go in your basement. Can you imagine going down there just seeing all these bodies? You know? I'm like, what? Not happening. But
Wow.
so grateful for his enthusiasm and his amazing collection. He is actually going to leave them at the Center for the Arts for the week of July 6th to July 10th.
Very cool.
So they will be up for the Sounds of Red, White, and Blue on Friday, but then he's going to keep them there. We're going to have them in the meeting area, and
Yeah.
the meeting room will be locked.
I was going to say, yeah, hopefully. And please don't touch them.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Yeah.
But they will be there for the public to come view when they are coming to see the moments that made us, because the Center for the Arts is one of the places hosting the exhibit Moments That Made Us.
Yeah.
And so in addition to the Moments That Made Us posters, talking about notable historical events, he's going to have the uniform so people can see those.
That's awesome.
Right. So super excited about that. The show's going to be amazing. There are some things that are being performed, and there's other things that you can sing along with. It's designed to be a really fun, interactive show. It lasts about an hour. Our very own Gino Ludwig is going to be doing a historical narration that is being woven through the show. So
Woven through the show,
Yeah,
like it's
so-
been woven into the fabric of our history.
Exactly. And who better than Gino to provide that service? So
Absolutely.
very, very excited. And I got to talk to Gino yesterday, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
So then, and I still have to remove that on Saturday. And then on, of course, Saturday, the 4th of July, we have our parade. Our parade lineup starts at 9:30. If you want to be in the parade, make sure to go to the Chamber of Commerce and click on that button that says register for the parade. It doesn't cost anything, but they do need you to fill out the forms before you can actually be in the parade.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people signed up, so it's going to be a fun parade.
Yeah.
So if you just want to sit and watch, make sure to get there early, at least by 9:30, because I'm sure the sides of the street are going to fill up.
Right.
The parade will go through and be done by 11, and then everybody has like an hour to regroup and head over to the city park,
Yeah.
where we have the city picnic. I am looking for volunteers. There are a couple of more games that I would love us to do. I just need help running the games.
Yeah.
So if you are out there and you'd like to help with the city park at the picnic, I'd love to have a frog jumping contest where the kids get to do the leapfrog.
Yeah.
And I would love to have a 3-legged race, but I need people to run those games.
Very
And
cool.
then Gino did suggest the egg, but I'm like, oh my gosh, eggs are so expensive right now.
might as well be tossing around
Right.
chunks of gold.
But hey, I'm open to whatever games people, community games people want to do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just need help running them.
Of course, don't forget to sign up for Operation Mayhem. That registration.
Yes!
There was Laura sent us a test registration last night to fill out, so we need to do that, and then she'll be opening that up for registration, hopefully
Nice.
later today.
Okay, I'll look for that.
So yeah. But we do need to get to our break. We can't go
Yes.
through everything.
Nope.
We have our guest waiting online. Travis
perfect.
Naught
Okay.
is going to be with us for the second half of the show. So right now we need to take a break.
Okay.
Listen to some news. If you are listening online, you're going to hear us do a little sound check with Travis. Make sure we got him up good, and then we'll go back to the news and our sponsors.
Nice.
So
okay.
stick around. We'll be right back with the KCHW Morning Show and our guest for the second half of the show, Travis Naught. He's a very fascinating individual.
Right.
Really looking forward to having him on. And we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. This is KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. All righty. Hey, Travis. You are. Can you hear us, Travis? Oh, I'm not hearing you, Travis. Oh, let me see if I'm. It says, Travis, if you can hear me, it says you're not muted, but I can't get any audio from you. Let me see if it's on my end or your end here. No, everything looks like it's working on my end. Yeah, I'm still not getting any audio from. Oh yeah, get the expert in there. Just like I say, once a week they have tech help at our public library, and I always say there's always a snarky 12-year-old there waiting to tell you what you're doing wrong.
Right?
How about now?
Hey, there
you
we go.
Yes. Thank you, Rylan.
Outstanding. All right, so
He
right
got
now,
his age pretty close, too. He turns 12 in a month and a half.
see, that's what you need. So we're on our break right now, Travis. The news is playing right now.
Perfect.
So I'm just kind of getting a sound check. If you can just say your name really quick and maybe give a count to 5.
Travis Lawrence, Naught. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh man, perfect volume. You sound great. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut back to the news here, so our listeners online can hear the news, and we're gonna thank our sponsors, and you'll hear the intro music when we come back in, and we'll get going.
All right, man. Sounds great.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. We'll be right back with you.
Supporters say the ability to site projects on former industrial lands takes some pressure off landscapes important for wildlife or the state's working farms and ranches. And the Trump administration has been ordered to return historical items to the Medgar and Myrtle Evers Home National Monument in Jackson. Items were removed during a nationwide sweep to remove exhibits and signs that the administration deemed disparaging to Americans past or living.
A coalition of conservationists sued after nearly 60 items were taken down across the country. Bill Wade, executive director of the Association of National Park Rangers, one of the plaintiffs in the case, says park employees consider education a large part of their job.
One of their primary responsibilities is to serve the visitor. And that includes giving them accurate information, even about things that sometimes we're not very proud of.
The judge's ruling states that a junior ranger book that was discarded must be reprinted. The item must be replaced by July 4th. The National Park Service and Interior Department have filed an appeal. I'm Frida Ross reporting.
According to the Pew Research Center, 66% of U.S. adults believe it's extremely or very important to discuss the country's historical successes and strengths, as well as failures and flaws. This is Public News Service. Communities in Michigan are among those feeling the effects of post office suspensions nationwide. According to the American Postal Workers Union, more than 400 facilities in 48 states are grappling with issues such as lease disputes, staffing shortages, building damage, and safety concerns.
Residents in some Michigan communities are worried about having to travel further to access postal services. During a recent live stream, union leader James Stevenson shared what he believes are the consequences of post office closures.
Once you close all these post offices, that revenue simply dissipates and you simply push people into alternative means of mailing. And more likely than not, it's going to be more expensive than the universal cost that you have with the Postal Service.
Union leaders say residents often don't realize they have the opportunity to comment on or appeal proposed post office closures through a federal review process, and they're encouraging Michigan residents to get involved. Leaders point to successful efforts in Detroit and the Kalamazoo area, where residents and local leaders fought to keep post offices open. Crystal Blair reporting.
Next, a southern Minnesota town remains on a mission to rebuild its downtown nearly 5 years after a devastating tornado.
This year marks the 10th anniversary of AARP's Community Challenge Grant Program. Recipients are awarded funds for quick turnaround projects with livability in mind. The town of Heartland is building a new community center destroyed by a 2021 tornado. Gene Eaton with Age-Friendly Freeborn County says their grant will help transform that space with amenities.
We're going to add water fountains, bike racks, outdoor tables, landscaping, and lighting to make it more welcoming for the community.
She says these features help older residents gather and avoid isolation, and a more inviting downtown appeals to young families looking for areas with affordable housing. I'm Mike Moen.
Finally, a new survey finds millions of women are living with pelvic organ prolapse, and many don't know it's treatable.
Untreated prolapse can lead to complications including kidney damage. Dr. Nurai Mashanga is a urogynecologist with Florida Medical Clinic Orlando Health. She says the condition is more common than most people realize.
The pelvic floor has a combination of organs, which include your bladder, your uterus, vagina, and rectum. So when you're experiencing symptoms like increased pressure, feeling a bulge, feeling like something is coming out of your vagina, that can be indicative of prolapse, where there's a weakening of what keeps all the organs in place.
The Orlando Health Survey found that 50% of women incorrectly believe urine leakage is a normal part of aging. I'm Tremel Gomes.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
It's 8:18.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
It's 8:20.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center for service. Vehicle sales are open 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with service open 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services available at colvilletoyota.com. Colville Toyota, a small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
LMK Floors in Chewelah, serving Chewelah and the surrounding areas. Located at 110 East Main Street in Chewelah, next door to Bradley's Taekwondo. Locally owned and operated, LMK Floors provides sales of floor coverings, blinds, and countertops for a variety of home and business projects. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. LMK Floors, now open at 110 East Main Avenue in Chewelah. LMK means let me know. More information about LMK Floors can be found at lmkfloors.com or by calling 509-936-9099. KCHW would like to thank LMK Floors for their support of public radio in Stevens County.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Don't forget, you can listen online too at kchw.org.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Thursday, June 25th, 2026. We are still here with myself, Chuck Ritchie, my lovely co-host, Ms. Paula Randall, and we have joining us via Zoom a very wonderful man. We have Travis Naught joining us today. Good morning, Travis. How you doing, man?
Hey, this is awesome. I'm so grateful for technology.
Right?
Because I'm about 2 hours south of you, and that would have been an early morning for me.
It really would have been. So where are you located at?
I'm down in Cheney.
Cheney. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, and with the roads, construction, stuff like that. I'm grateful not to have gotten up at 5:15 this morning.
What?
Right?
You would? Yeah, I would be grateful too. I had it as it is. I had a hard time getting up. That snooze button was really powerful this morning.
Nice. But super happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have you. So why don't you just start out? We know your name, but go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about why you're here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Travis Lawrence Knott. I am a writer, a poet, a novelist, and most recently a lyricist. And it was my music that got me hooked up with you guys, and excited to talk about the couple albums I got out, including one that came out about 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, outstanding. So you've gotten into music writing recently, lyricism, and but before that, you've been a writer for quite a while, correct?
Quite a while, yeah. I came to the world of writing out of the basketball team at Eastern Washington University when I stopped being able to maneuver myself around quite so well. There was a coaching change, and I just used it all to transition into writing. Had a book of poetry come out in 2012, a novel in 2015, articles and such since then, and then 2 albums of music, Songwriter's Resume and Something to Carry over the last 18 months.
Nice. And I've heard you've written some poetry as well, correct?
Correct, yeah. I was Spokane City finalist in the slam poetry scene 4 years in a row. I never quite made the national team, but that's all right. It was a really good experience.
Outstanding. So and you're a published author. So the books that you've had published, were they? I know I read about them, but tell me a little bit about some of your published works.
For sure. So most of the stuff in the poetry, in the novels, not suitable for morning radio. Yeah. I tell people I use all the words in the English vernacular in my writing, and that holds true especially for my book, The Virgin Journals. It's an autobiographical poetry volume, sort of chronicling my life from 0 to 28.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm 43, so I've gotten a lot of the filth publicly out, and I keep the filth inside these days.
But your writing is so beautiful. I'm over here reading it, and just how your phraseology is so fun. So here sits a diminishing man with the dirtiest of minds, thinking back over sports and friendships that have lasted a lifetime, longer than that of many a failed artist, including my favorite. And nowhere in it do I see a bright spot of the feminine variety that I have searched and toiled so very hard over to be constantly rejected or befriended, when all I truly desire is to share more amazing experiences with someone who not only appreciates me, but also challenges me to be a better person. I mean, this is probably
Wow.
the longest sentence, and I haven't even finished it, but it's not a run-on. It just is a continuing regeneration of thought that flows so beautifully.
Read some more.
I know, right? Well, as he said, as I continue reading this, it is not radio friendly.
Yeah. So thank you for finding the 9 lines in a row
that are safe.
that worked for your show.
Hey, no problem.
Oh, I love it.
We have a glitch. There we go.
Yeah, just momentarily. We're good. Yeah. So,
Yeah, this is okay. Good. No, it's interesting to revisit some of that old work and hear it from somebody else's mouth and know that it came from an honest, authentic place.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also had some wonderful experiences before then and since then. So it's not all sadness, and I'm certainly not a sad human. but writing is one of the ways that I deal with these emotions.
Oh, absolutely. So it's kind of going along with that. You know, of course, the obviously you have you're a person with a disability.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to talk about that? Maybe about how that's sort of, you know, obviously it's been a huge force in your writing and your advocacy. Tell us about sort of the connection there.
Yeah, for sure. So I was born with spinal muscular atrophy, which is a form of muscular dystrophy. 20 years ago, it would have been easy to tell anyone in the world that I'm one of Jerry's kids, and they would have known exactly what I was talking about. Recently, I told someone that, and they said, "Oh, I thought your dad was named Fred." So,
oh no!
Yeah.
I'm
So
old enough to know
we've lost touch a little bit with
Right?
one of these pop culture icons.
Oh my god!
Wow. Are there any organizations that have sort of picked up the mantle of Jerry's Kids and doing what he was doing?
Yeah, you know, the Muscular Dystrophy Association existed before Jerry Lewis and has continued on since then. It's changed roles a little bit. It's very much a research-heavy, trying to find cures, treatments for the 43 neuromuscular diseases that they umbrella over. I'm one of the 43. I'm lucky that mine is skeletal, which means that I'm 43 years old and I don't worry that my heart's going to die because of my disease. It might die because of some of the shocks to my system that I give it. That's about living a good life right there.
Right? Exactly. Well, so let's go ahead and, you know, I like to give people examples, you know, as we talk about this stuff about, you know, so they get some background and some actual audible connection to what we're talking about. I have a few songs of yours. I'm loaded up here. Do you have one that you want to hear that we should do first?
You know, we've talked a lot about the disability where I'm coming from, and the one song I sent you that is my voice. My voice is not on these songs a lot, but it's a blues song, goes into some of this stuff, and it's called On Both Hands.
On Both Hands. Okay. Well, here we go. I got that queued up. We're gonna play it right now. On Both Hands by Travis. And you wrote the song, right?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I wrote the lyrics to every song on both albums. So.
Perfect. All right. Well, here we go.
My left hand's made for loving. She placed it on her chest. I felt her heartbeat through her skin. My God, it was the best. And here's another thing. And here's another thing. My right hand's made for music, scores of lyrics written down. And Buddy Guy, he held it when he came to town. And here's another thing. Oh, here's another thing. My fingers know the stories, my mouth form the words. My friends help me interpret sounds the world can say they heard. And here's another thing. My life is filled with ups and downs, the pendulum it swings. On both hands making memories that in this mic I sing. And here's another thing. Yeah, here's another thing. My fingertips leave marks on every object near, affecting what I touch for years and years and years. And here's another thing. here's another thing. It's true that I need help to manipulate the world, but I've encountered kindness, embraced the full allure, and here's another thing. Of all the things I could engage in, many I could not. Even those more capable say I've done a lot. And here's another thing. Yeah, here's another thing. So even when I'm sitting in one stationary place, know that I am ready for my next chance to embrace wonderful opportunity. You could read it on my face. That could be anything. Oh, it could be anything. Just give me anything. I'm ready for anything.
Wow,
Nice.
I really like that, and
Yeah.
and I gotta say, I've some of the stuff I've heard before because I've actually followed you on social media for a while, and when Craig said he had booked you for the show this morning, I was actually really excited because you were already on my list of people I wanted to reach out to.
It feels pretty cool to be a part of this larger world and to investigate new avenues that that are available for trying to give people something enjoyable, but also something that might brighten their day a little bit.
Oh yeah, and we were talking with Paula a little bit while we were listening to the song, and I mean this with an absolute compliment because generations grew up with this as being iconic. Your voice, it kind of brings back like the Schoolhouse Rock music. That's kind of what your voice reminds me of. Have you heard that before?
I have not heard that before. I will take that. Thank you.
Yeah, because I mean, I grew up. Now I got all the Schoolhouse wrong. I got the Bill song stuck in my head.
Right? Sitting on the Capitol Hill, well, I am. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just like the same.
Paula. Yeah.
Well, and like Paula was saying too, you're. I don't want to take your comment away, but the music really complements your voice and really works with you on really backing you up nicely. And I really enjoyed that, man. You sounded fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And I think the music, that's what has drawn me into this world. I've been a fan of live music for years and years. I have almost no musical talent, and I appreciate the compliment. I'm getting more confident in my voice. But the real stars of these tracks are the musicians that help me out. Deer Park resident and dear friend of mine, Tanya Ballman Lake Wolf, helped me out with creating the beat to that particular song.
Mm-hmm.
And then Justin Priest, who is a Spokane all-star, was the one that played the guitar on that track. And every artist that I work with through these albums has added something that blows me away. They helped me create things I wanted to listen to. So it's been a cool collaborative process.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was gonna ask about the musicians on that album. Of course, Justin Priest. Anybody around here knows that guy's phenomenal. Yeah, and who's the I recognize the other name, but I don't know if we've had her on the show. I don't know if I've met her.
Oh, I certainly will recommend and put you guys in touch. Tanya Ballman Lake Wolf does a lot of music. She worked with Dre Davis a lot before Dre's passing. And she's a local theater director now for one of the high schools.
Nice.
Teaching the next generation to give the world musicals with meaning. So
nice.
Big shout out to her.
I love that. I love that. And I was trying to check through my messages real quick. I know I think Justin Priest is going to be either in the evening with Craig on Wednesday coming up soon, or maybe even on the morning show really soon. So, and I do believe we've had him in the past on the morning show. So really, yeah, he's wonderful guy.
I don't remember. Yeah.
His guitar skills around the area are pretty unmatched. Yeah.
Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
He played at the Panetta Theater last week with Alice and Joy Williams. So
yes.
Yeah.
So how did you make these connections? I mean, how did you you wrote the
sheer
music
luck.
and the lyrics?
Yeah. I was sitting down at Atticus Coffee. It was 2022, I think, and I'm not able to turn the pages in the books that I read, so I have to rely on the kindness of strangers walking by. And this person that I sort of recognized walked in, and I kind of gave her a nod and asked her for help. And it turned out that person was Olivia Brownlee. Olivia is a massive name in Spokane music.
Mm-hmm.
Her family owns the Rock and Bee Ranch out near the state line. And turns out we knew some similar people. Over the next year, she and I became wonderful friends. She played at my 40th birthday. And we've been writing together almost once a month or once every 6 weeks since then.
Nice.
And she knows great people in the area that she's kind enough to put me in touch with. And after a while, I've started to meet some of my own people, and the branches just continue to grow.
Outstanding.
Nice.
So now do you go into like sessions with these other people? How do you, other than just chance encounters, do you now that you find you're in these networks and you're getting more people coming to you, are you reaching out to folks?
I wish I could say more people were coming to me, but I do reach out pretty constantly. And one of the real things in this world that I champion for are that artists deserve to be paid for their work.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to accept payment myself for some of these things, but every artist I work with, I make sure that they are taken care of at a low, but at least something session rate. So I've paid for both of these albums out of pocket because they're my passion, and these people are giving me their time. They deserve some comeuppance for it.
Oh, absolutely,
Nice.
Absolutely. And so when you're working with these folks, when you're collaborating with them, again, are you working in sessions? Do you basically sit around a table, or do you do this stuff remotely?
Yeah, I prefer in person completely, but musicians are busy folk traveling here and there, so sometimes it's remote. And it always starts with me handing them a sheet of lyrics that I have not attached any tune to in my head. Olivia is great. One of my new collaborators, who I don't have any songs out with yet, is Kathleen Kinney. And Kathleen and I met downtown. We were connected through Olivia and meeting here and there anyway. She picked up all 3 sheets of lyrics, and she laid claim to all 3 sheets of lyrics in that moment.
Nice.
She said, "These are the ones I want to work with. Let me have a chance." And so we've been working together for a couple months, and hopefully later this fall or early next spring, there's some new music on the way.
Nice.
Wow.
That is awesome. I love that kind of musical collaboration when somebody is so inspired by your writing or so inspired by the idea that they're like, yeah, I'm on board. I want this one.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So is that kind of where you see yourself going? Do you see yourself more, writing for other musicians, or doing more of your own performances, or kind of a mix? How do you want to take that?
A mix certainly is the dream. I've got my own selfish wants, wishes, and hopes that I want to have my own stuff under my own name. But a counter to that dream, it would be really cool if somebody with music came to me with a story and gave me that opportunity to write for them.
Yeah.
I think my mind is limber enough that if I stretch those muscles a little bit, it would be fun to work on them.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I know that one of the things that's hardest for me as a musician is my lyrics. I have a hard time with my lyrics. And so one of my good friends, Karen, She is a phenomenal lyricist. And so I have gone to her a couple of times and said, okay, my brain is broken. I need a song about dinosaurs, or I need a song that
Don't we all?
encapsulates these concepts. And, she's like, oh, I can't do that. I don't know how. It's just, blah, blah, blah. And then, a week later, she sends me this beautiful, song. And I'm like, yes, thank you. This I can write
Yeah.
music to.
It's really fun. Those seeds get planted and we work the soil. We stretch them just like working out in a workout facility, but 24-hour fitness for the mind rather than the
Right?
muscles. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
So it seems as your career progresses, you're really focusing on the music. Do you still have future plans to well, I guess music and poetry, I mean they go hand in hand anyway.
Yeah.
But do you have more plans to release more poetry or continue competitions?
Yeah, I haven't competed in poetry in many years. I'm not really in a position where that interests me. I do like the idea of performing more words out and about again.
Mm-hmm.
Spokane has a thriving writer community. Foray for the Arts has offered me a couple of opportunities in the last year to go out and read in public. So I've done that. I am writing still. So I've got fiction stories that I've written this year. Hope to find a place for them. Maybe a novel, maybe some nonfiction. There's a lot of words up in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get them out.
Oh yeah. So
I
do
love
you have? I mean, I know again, with the focus on music, do you have a particular style that you really that's your favorite? Whether writing fiction, poetry, music, is there a certain one that you really just speaks to you, or do you just kind of go with what you feel in the moment?
I accidentally write a lot of stuff that I never intended to.
Mm-hmm.
I open a document. I start with I call it a springboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it launches me into a piece that I didn't know that needed to come out. And
Mm-hmm.
I can purposefully sit down to write lyrics. I cannot purposefully sit down to write stories or poetry. It's more difficult. They reveal themselves to me throughout the course of the writing.
No, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I've spoken with other songwriters before that again they are they're lyricists, but they also write fiction, nonfiction, and they do find that when they struggle with writing the lyrics, they will write stories and then get inspired by their stories, or vice versa. Maybe they're writing lyrics and that'll that novel I've been working on, that's a great paragraph. That's a great chapter.
Or the theme.
Yeah.
Or the theme of the angst of the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah. And so much of that, it's all tied together. I mean, so much of that works hand in hand,
You talk about the muse and being able to write and let those words come beautifully, right? And I find that when I was actively really, really in music, like we were practicing every week, we were performing almost every weekend. I was really doing it. We were doing a lot of original stuff. I made a promise. I said, okay, wherever this amazing stuff is coming from, whatever higher power or my creativity or whatever, I am not going to stifle it. So I'm going to write whatever I hear. And so that week after I had made that commitment to myself and my art, the times that the music comes to me or, the song comes to me are usually about 2:00 in the morning when I'm just fading off into sleep. And then it comes and I'm like, I'll remember this in the morning. And of course we never remember it in the morning. So get out of bed and go over to the recorder or write it down and make sure I record something so I have some frame of reference. Okay, now I'm going to bed. And then the bridge would come. Gotta get out of bed. It's like, okay, I want to support my creativity, but universe, can we do it during the daytime? Can we negotiate some working hours here?
No.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. No, the universe is like, you will do it now.
I'm giving it to you now. Take it or leave it, lady.
Take it or leave it, because it will be gone. It will be gone.
Wow.
Oh, how fun. Is there, I'm so excited to hear another one of your songs.
Yeah.
Is there a place where you share the lyrics that we can read while we listen to your music?
For this new album, unfortunately, I did not. And thank you for the prod. I've got I know. I've got a blog that's online that has all the lyrics to the first album, Songwriter's Resume, and it's notapoet.blogspot.com.
Okay.
Not spelled like naughty without the Y because I don't ask questions. apoet.blogspot.com.
Okay.
And there's a lot of rambling on there from my time through poetry. There's some articles. A really cool project I did with artist Ray Troll. I don't know if you guys are aware. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I'm from Alaska, and he's
Okay.
he's an Alaskan, and he's huge up there.
Yeah, so Ray allowed me to write poems based on some of his artwork and post them publicly. Yeah, so that's on there. And then for the new album, I need to make a blog post very similar. But it's kind of fun just to let people experience them and maybe have to listen to them 10 or 12 times to catch it all rather than read along just the once.
Yeah. Well, I love the Ray Troll stuff. If you're not familiar with it, he does a lot of stuff using wildlife, especially sort of focusing on fish.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
But it's sort of, I wouldn't call it abstract because it's very almost literal, but he's more of an absurdist. Would that be correct?
I think that's a really good line. Absurd, yeah.
Yeah.
He blends the pop culture, the 70s psychedelia, but he also grounds it in nature.
Yeah.
So pretty fun.
Yeah, and I would love to read some of that stuff because it's his imagery it inspires just sort of chaos and like I said, absurdism, and I've always been fascinated by his work.
Oh my gosh, Fishhead, his art Fishhead.
It takes a lot of the mundane and really just kind of puts it in a new light and really makes you think about it differently.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you the link.
I would love that. I would
there
love that.
We go.
We'll tell you what, we do have some more music here for you. Tell us what you'd like to hear us play next.
Yeah, we're going to go with the title track to the album next. It's Olivia Brownlee's voice. She and I worked on this song a while, and there's a solid Jumanji beat in the background.
Ooh.
Added by Anna Carnegie Vieira. I'm probably messing her name up. Wonderful person whom I met in the studio that came up with the background thrumming to Something to Carry.
Oh, nice. Here we go. Something to Carry.
Not being able to do for myself, not being enough for somebody else. I'd leave all these feelings up there on the shelf, go enjoy all the sights and the sounds and the smells. But there's a ever-present burning inside that's sure to be there till the day that I die. Pretty much everything feels like too much, regardless of knowing that I am enough. The thinking, the harder the work creates luck, keeps me from drastically just giving up. Even when evidence proves that I'm wrong, I got me some brains, even though I lack brawn. I can turn to the paper, write down a new song, something to carry as I move along. Run around town, forget all this mess. The cyclones and storms all up in my head. When the wind starts to blow, there's no safety in bed, and I always feel better just forging ahead. Through the night till morning breaks, 'cause if I fall asleep, well, I might not awake. Pretty much everything feels like too much, regardless of knowing that I am enough. The thinking, the harder the work creates luck, keeps me from drastically just giving up. Even when evidence proves that I'm wrong, I got me some brains, even though I lack brawn. I can turn to the paper, write down a new song, something to carry as I move along. On the days I go out, feel the the sun on my skin. Pour the coffee from pot, fill my cup to the brim. Breathe in all the pain, the anguish, despair. Let it go in a scream that sounds like a prayer. I invoke all the reasons to stay on this earth. Cast out all the demons who are aiming to hurt. That I don't actually have to pick up the knife. I can take the next step toward feeling alright. Once I remember there's more to this life. That weakness is only a part of my fight. Not being able to do for myself, not being enough for somebody else. Not being able to do for myself, not being enough for somebody else. Not being able to do for myself, not being enough for somebody else. Not being able to do for myself, not being enough for somebody else. Pretty much everything feels like too much, regardless of knowing that I am enough. Thinking the harder the work creates luck. It keeps me from drastically just giving up. Even when evidence proves that I'm wrong, I got me some brains even though I lack brawn. I can turn to the paper, write down a new song, something to carry as I move along. I can turn to the paper, write down a new song, something to carry as I move along.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
That was powerful, man.
That was really powerful. Yeah.
So do you find, with, and obviously we're, with your disability, do you find that sometimes you have troubles maybe getting taken seriously, or getting people to really bring you into the writing or industry or that?
So the thing that I've struggled with myself, and I think that song exemplifies the fact that I am doing a bit of the work, is connecting my experience with the greater experience of those who are not living with my circumstance.
Right.
And so music does a great job of showing us other people's lives, but the most powerful music makes us feel about our own experience as well. And that song specifically crosses borders of physical ability. There's not a person I know in any physical situation that doesn't have those feelings of self-doubt or drive, longing that they're not able to achieve. And so songs like that are meant to help people remember that they're not alone, and that we can do this, they can do this, because we've got the tools, and using those tools to keep on keeping on, to paraphrase Joe Dirt.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and I think kind of the lyrics of the song, even though knowing where you're coming from, writing the music, I think they identify with, like you said, people on kind of all levels.
Levels.
Like you said, everybody has insecurities. Everybody feels like they're not enough.
Right, and they're feeling that helpless feeling.
Yeah.
And just the lyrics are going through my head as I listen again in my imagination. That feeling of not being enough. I know that's what you just said, but and can't do for myself. That everybody can relate to that. That transcends every situation or ability or disability or whatever. We all have that feeling.
Oh yeah.
In big ways and small ways.
And I would go back to imposter syndrome too. I mean that's a huge part of these feelings of inadequacy. Well, I'm doing this stuff, but who am I to be doing this stuff?
Right.
And you are who you are, and you're doing the stuff. You're not an imposter. You're not.
Yeah.
So do you find in working through this stuff, with your disability? I've talked to I talked to a lot of folks with different disabilities on the show and in real life. And there seems to be in culture a hesitance to talk about it, to not go. We don't want to bring it up. We don't want to avoid it. We don't want to bring attention to it. but how do you find about just addressing the elephant in the room and talking about it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that when people allow themselves the vulnerability to know that the world is not always perfect, um, it opens them up to new experiences. And the people that try to block the imperfections, that try to say, oh, well, that's just, anything is only a little bit. Well, no, just and only are kind of put downs. Let's be aware of what's going on. Let's open it up. There's nothing to be scared about. I'm not gonna cough on somebody and watch them fall over because they can't use their legs anymore, right? Yeah. And then I'm also interested in learning other people's stories. I wanna experience the world in ways that maybe I can't, and the only way to do that is to share information and experience.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that and understanding from from other people's point of views that yes, you may have a disability, but that doesn't. I know a lot of people see people with disabilities and think, oh, like you said, they're just, or they're less than. They're really, everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses, and it's.
Yeah,
I think
there's nothing wrong with your brain. There's nothing wrong with your creativity.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with your imagination.
There's a little bit wrong with all three of those things. I own them. Yeah.
But I do think that having those conversations, even if they're tough conversations, I think it helps with awareness and understanding, and really, it's sort of, like you said, creating that bridge between, people with disabilities, without disabilities, to really gain a common understanding. And
For sure. And to be able to find an avenue that I was able to wrap my mind around, and bring in others that were willing to champion for me, even being invited to radio shows to be excited. And all of these experiences fuel my creativity, let me know that what I'm doing does matter, does have a voice, which is the self-motivation I need to keep doing it. Because if none of these things landed, I might decide to try other things.
Yeah.
So this one feels like it's landed. So.
Yep, definitely keep doing it.
Yeah, please keep going.
Yeah. Definitely keep doing it. Before, I know we're getting low on time, so I need to make sure that I read our music director, Craig McQueen, says, good morning, Chuck, Paula, and Travis. Thank you, Mr. Naught, for making the time to join us today.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And my husband is listening, my biggest fan, and he says, the muse could not be scheduled.
No, it could not. Well, yeah.
That sounds like a man that's used to being woken up at 2 a.m.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's got crazy curly hair. I swear it gets curlier with years as time goes on, as all those inspiration and thoughts and ideas.
He's my favorite 6'3" Cabbage Patch Kid.
He's not 6'3".
I know, I'm just kidding. He seems like it. I always think he's taller than he is for some reason.
No, remember we measured, and you're actually taller than he is.
Which is bizarre to me, because
Right?
I feel like he towers over me.
I know,
But
it's so
must
weird.
be
Our
the hair.
perceptions of, yeah. I agree. I thought Daniel was like an inch taller than him. He's not. Too funny.
Well, again, Travis, I really want to thank you for coming on. Man, I really love everything you're putting out. Like I said, I was following you before we got you on the show, and I've read some of your writings and listen to your music, and just wonderful, wonderful stuff, man. Talented individual. Before we go, though, I do have one question for you. So, what is your advice for people with disabilities, without disabilities, navigating through this industry, navigating through, working on these collaborations? Do you have any advice for people?
Yeah. Not only accepting that others are smarter than you, but seeking them out. Surround yourself with people that have found success, but have also worked for their success. If I hadn't put myself in a position to leech information off of others and to be dragged forward creatively, every collaboration I do teaches me something, and I never want to stop learning. I never want to stop getting better, and I would want others to not ever feel like they're done as well. You can be proud of something, you can be happy with something, but don't stop yourself from having a better experience next time.
Wow.
Nice.
Outstanding. Well said. Well said. Wow.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I have not been following you. I just met you, so I'm super excited now to go and finish, possibly downloading some PDFs and listening to your music. So thank you.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So tell you what, we're gonna end the show with another one of your songs, and then we'll just take off from here. So tell us what you want us to end the show with here.
Yeah, let's end the show with a local song. I think a lot of people in our area associate themselves with the outdoors, and I would be pleased as punch to hear Dead End Road as we log off today.
I would be pleased as punch as well to play that.
Right.
So again, I want to thank you so much for coming on, man. It's been an honor. Thank you so much out there for listening, everybody online, on the air. Thank you, Paula, for coming in today and filling in for Gina. Really appreciate it. And thank you guys all for listening to KCHW 102.7. This has been your morning show with myself and Paula and our guest today, Travis Naught. So tune in tomorrow morning for another episode of the KCHW morning show. And
Northern Light Spotlight.
Yeah, tomorrow's the Northern Light Spotlight. Mm-hmm. So stick around, and you guys if you don't come back tomorrow, have a great weekend. This has been your KCHW morning show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. And now, coming up, I clicked the wrong button.
Don't rename it.
No. I tried renaming it.
Cancel. There we go.
Dead End Road. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
Coffee spills, new connections on the corner of Division and Sprague. I'll remember their stories till I die of old age. Energy is palpable, it's not a bad thing to make the snow fly in the globe of my brain. They're the songs of people on my everyday life as I travel through the city where we collide. Compared to the wild, it's a hell of a maze, but I love the static of this rat race. Pine cones and fractals, icicle fjords, wind whipping wild, a mountain lion's roar, urban jungle no less fierce, wailing sirens, feedback pierce, tug of war, triangle, plug in or check out, in the office or an outdoor space, I'm in that place's embrace. In the cities and in the woods, the songs are sung. Water coolers, gentle streams, I hum along. Both ends of the dead end road, regardless of the stress. World has more to offer than complex mess. Down a dead-end road I go, each way to decompress.